so we may change the syllabus. Okay, you may have more units in the syllabus, so we'll let you know when your mid-sem things are getting decided. At that time we will again we will announce the syllabus. Fine. Okay, is it clear? Fine. So let us start today's session. Before that, I want the status. What was the last practical that we discussed? What was the last practical that we discussed? Anyone who can acknowledge?
It was 13 practical.
13th practical was over. Okay. So we'll do one thing. First, I'll take your screen share and then we'll go 14th practical zone onwards. We'll go ahead. Fine. So everyone, one by one, let us see the screen. I request everyone to share the screen. To start from Brij Gandhi and Dhruv, share your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. Show me the last practical, which is the last practical.
13th.
Okay, show me. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is the string input and making an calculator. Fine. Okay, Brish, you can stop sharing your screen. Dhruv? Dhruv?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Dhruv. Yeah, I can see your screen, Dhruv. Fine. Okay. Next. Who is next? Jai Makwana and Hemang. Brish, you can
Yes,
mute
ma'am.
yourself. Brish Gandhi, mute yourself.
Ma'am, my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible.
This is the 13th practical.
I hope you all are typing and you are doing the programming by yourself. Everybody, not to Dhruv, I'm speaking to everybody. Jai Makwana. Dhruv, you can stop sharing your PowerPoint. Brish Gandhi, mute yourself. Breeze Gandhi. Somebody inform Breeze, call him and just tell him. Mahek, just inform Breeze. Okay, now he's mute.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay. Hemang, you can stop sharing your camera. Your camera is on, Hemang.
No, I see code my 13 practical.
So you want to show it using camera?
Yes.
Then go ahead. I think orientation of your camera should change. Just change it.
Just a minute, ma'am.
Why you are not connecting your laptop using hotspot?
Ma'am, I am connecting. Just a minute.
Okay, meanwhile, Hemang is sharing the screen. Jai Makwana and Jinal, share your screen. Okay, Hemang, I am getting your screen. Okay. Okay, Hemang, fine. Jai Makwana and Jinal, quickly. Don't be,
Yes, ma'am.
just be quick in sharing the screen.
Visible, ma'am.
Yes, it's visible. Okay. Okay, next, Jinal, quickly. Jinal. Jinal, are you there? Listening? Zuhur and Kanan, quickly share your screen. Those who is free, quickly. Like those who is... Okay. Zuhar, I can see your practicals. Jinal, what about Jinal? Jinal, it's like a few line of code. You should do the work on time. Kanan and Mahek, share your screen. Mahek, go ahead. Kanan. Kanan or Kanan, like how you pronounce? Just quickly share your screen.
Ma'am, is my screen visible?
Uh, yes. Yes, it's visible, Mahek. Okay, good. Kanan? Kanan? Manthan and Mohammed Faiz? Quickly. Yeah, Manthan, I can see the code. Okay. Mohammed Faiz. Kanan, are you listening me? Somebody call Kanan and inform about his turn. Mohammed Faiz, Ramesh and Suchi. Mohammed Faiz, Ramesh and Suchi.
Ma'am, may I present?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, I'm getting Ramesh, I'm getting Suchi's screen, so hang on.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, Suchi, I can see your code. Fine. This is one way. You should go with the another way also. Mohammed Faiz, I can see your code. It's okay, you can stop sharing. Ramesh, go ahead. And then Vatsal and Brinda. Vatsal and Brinda. Okay, Ramesh, I can see the code. Good. Vatsal and Brinda. Okay, good. I'm getting your screen, Vatsal. Yeah. Good. Okay, you have done both the ways. Okay, fine. Good. Brinda? Brinda and Kanan.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm so happy to see that almost everybody has run all the program except one or two students. So that's really good. I just suggest keep on doing this practice because it will boost your learning. Okay. Fine. Okay, then now we will go ahead and learn about today's concept, which is about um, practical number 14. Okay, so let us discuss practical number 14. Is my screen visible? Somebody acknowledge? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. One more thing, I'm connected using only single devices. So please speak in between, at least yes or no, so that I can know that we are connected. Okay. And I don't have mobile network in my mobile, so I don't know what will be the situation. I'll keep on checking in between because I'm using LAN, so I'm quite confident that I'll not lose the connectivity. Okay, so let us discuss today's practical first, and then we will go ahead with the implementation part. First, we'll do the discussion, what the problem statement says, and then we will try to implement it. Okay, so this is your practical number 14. Okay, and if I read out the problem definition, it says write a program Write a program that creates an array list and adds a lone object, a date object, a string, and a circle object to the list. And use a loop to display elements of the list by invoking objects toString method. Right? By invoking objects toString objects using toString method. So let us understand first what this problem is going to say. The thing which are related to this concept is you need to understand what is driver class. You need to understand what is object class. You need to understand what is mutator method. What is accessor method. What is array list? These are the points which we are going to learn from this discussion. Fine. So when I say we are working on a Java, obviously we say that we are working on the client server. We are working on the object-oriented programming. So can anyone tell me what is object? What is object? Anyone? Can you tell me what is object? What is object? Quickly, you have to unmute and you have to tell me, because I said I'm connected through single screen, and that's why I'm not able to read the concepts. So read the chat. So kindly tell me, what do you mean by objects? What do you mean by objects? Hello guys, are you getting my voice? Guys, I told you, like, you have to say at least yes or no, because I have to come to the chat window and then I have to read. So it is giving trouble. So if you are not knowing, just simply say we don't know. Are you aware what is object? Say yes or no. Am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Hello, everyone. Am I audible? Then at least answer, because it's like hard to know that whether I'm connected or not. Okay, fine. So we are talking about the class, driver class and object class. So the class which is having the main method, class containing main method, is called the driver class, right? Because we know that main method is the starting indication of any Java program. So the class which is containing main method is called the driver class. Now it will happen that in a single class, in a single program, if I'm talking about practical 14, let us say, that's the Java file which we have created, right? So if I say I have a file practical 14 .java, so in that file I will create, because right now you see what it's saying, that write a program that creates an array list and adds a lone object, date object, string, and a circle object. So what does it mean? Inside my practical 14, I'll have main method, and in this method I have to create an array list, and I'm saying that this array list will contain a date object, it will contain a string object, It will contain a circle object, it will contain the loan object also. Fine. So what we are doing over here is we are creating a practical where we will have one class which is creating which is holding a main method, and inside that main method we are calling the object of other classes, right? So what we want, what we are saying is the driver class is the class which is having the main method. So in our case, practical14.java. So public class practical14 is the driver class, right? So from this we will drive through all other classes. Now along with that, if you see over here, it says create a loan object, date and string, and a circle object. Now these objects can also be these classes can also be converted into the two types. When I say object class, the object class will be either the application class, right, or the instance variable which is user defined, right, which is user defined. For example, loan, and circle. These are the classes which we will define. Along with that, there are certain classes which are given, right? Inside the Java API, we are having certain classes. So we call it as JPI classes, right? For example, date is given. For example, string, we said it's an wrapper class. Yes or no? We are discussing in unit number 5 that string is a wrapper class. Fine. So we have date and string already available in Java API. So it's a Java API classes, right? Date and string. Along with that, we can have the user defined. We can, as a developer, we can define our classes. So that is loan and circle. So these classes, which are either available in Java API or as a programmer you are creating, we call it as an object class. We call these classes as an object classes because this is the class which is going to manage either your input, or it is going to get something from the system, or you are going to define the attribute. For example, loan number, loan amount, interest rate. For example, if it is circle, then area of circle, radius, all these things you are going to define, right? So this is called object class. Usually object class will not have main method, but these object class will be called inside main method of a driver class. Fine. So driver class is the one which contains the main method, whereas usually the object class will contain mutator method and accessor method. So when I say accessor method, usually accessor method are known as getter methods, right? Because it is used to get values from a given for given object property. And when I say mutator methods, usually these are the setter method, which is going to set the value, values. Fine. So all the object class will have mutator and accessor method. For example, if I have class circle, am I audible, guys? Am I
Yes,
audible?
yes.
Okay. So we may have integer radius. We may have double area, right? Or from the radius only we can calculate the area. Fine. And we will have the getter method. For example, we'll say public void get radius, right? So this will set the value of radius variable. So it may be something which is coming as an argument. This is local variable now, and I'll say this dot radius equal to argument, right? So what does it mean? This variable property, right? We are giving the value which is coming as an argument. Fine. So it will set the value. So this is called accessor method. Sorry, this is called mutator method, right? Mutator method sets the value. So we say it as a setter method or mutator method, get radius. And so this is going to, sorry, this is setter method. So this is called mutator method, right? And accessor method is the one which allows us to read, For example, if I say radius, it is integer value, right? So we'll say get radius, right? So get radius over here is the accessor method because we can access the value of radius, and for that we will have the return statement. We'll have the return statement, which is going to give you in a return the value of the circle property, this one, radius. Fine, get radius. So this is called accessor method. Now, along with that, you can also have a method which could give you some value. For example, calculate area, right? And we know that area of a circle is pi r square, and we can put this logic over here, some logic to calculate the area of circle. Fine. So right now, if you see circle class, it is having calculate area, getter method, and setter method. But circle class is not having any main method. What does it mean? It means that circle is an object class which object could be used any driver class. So over here, public class practical 14 is the driver class because it is having the main method. What we will do is we will create an array list, and inside that we will call the object of loan, date, string, and circle. Once we are having object over here, your driver class can access all the methods of that class. For example, circles, get radius, set radius, and calculate area. These methods can be used inside another class with the help of circle object. Is it clear? What is driver class? What is object class? Again, as I said, object class could be, you can define such as loan and circle, or you can use certain Java API classes. For example, date and string are the classes which are there in Java API. Fine? Is it clear? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Along with that, now let us read the definition again. What it says: write a program that creates an array list and adds an object of loan, a date object, string, and circle object to the list. What does it mean? We need to create all these classes, or we need to use all these classes. For example, date we should not declare because it is already there in your Java API. So directly you can create the object. But circle and loan, these classes we will create. And now these classes we have to add to array list. Now, what is array list? This is discussion of unit number 5. But we are not stopping here. We will discuss a bit whatever is needed, and then we will move forward, because in a day or two we will have this discussion in theory. Java API is having the built-in classes. So Java API gives you the packages and classes which are readily available. When I say Java API provides this packages and classes, right? What we can do is, its code is already written, right? Code is already written. So what you can do is you can use that code. You can use that code directly. Without writing the business logic. For example, if I say date today is equal to new day, right? This is object declaration. Fine. Class is date, object which we have discussed declare is today, right? And when I say new date, this is calling the constructor. So date is there in the Java API which is available in the package. So we need to import, because Java API package something which is already written. If you want to use it as an object, you need to import it. So we will import java.util.date. Fine, we can do this. Okay, when you are writing this import, now directly you can use this class without declaration. What I said is, circle is object class and it is not readily available. So what we will do is we will declare the properties and methods. But For date class, properties and methods already available in Java API. Fine. So the way we have date and string as a wrapper class, we have array and array list also. Array and array list are also given as inside the Java API. The major difference between array and array list classes which are there in the Java API is that when you are saying array, you are creating a fixed size, or you are not having the flexibility to add and remove the elements, right? The elements of the array. In the array class, there are two classes available in Java API. One is array and one is array list. So when you have array list, you can add and remove the elements. This is the facility provided in array list. But with array, this facility is not available. Fine. So array list is in an API, a class where you can add and remove the elements. Whereas in array, once you have declared the elements, you can't be flexible enough to add and remove. This is something like your string builder and string class. I guess you are aware. We discussed about that in the last theory session, that we have string builder, string buffer, and string class. Fine. So what we are saying is array list is allowing us to add and remove the element. We have the flexibility to do it, right? So now what we will do as the problem definition says, create an array list. So this we are going to create inside a main method of the driver class. And then as an element of this array list, we will add the object of loan, date, string, and circle, right? And then we will use a loop. Right? We know that array can be accessible through array dot length, right? So similar way, we will use the loop and we will display all the elements, all the objects we will display by invoking. Now what is the situation? The situation is you have an array list, and if you see the objects which is containing all are different, and that's why we can create a objects toString method. So toString method will help us to display all the elements of this list. Fine. Are you clear with the problem's definition? Kindly acknowledge yes or no. Are you now clear with the problem definition?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now we will gradually move to the code. I again repeat, inside the driver class, it means the class containing the main method. We'll create an array list, and element of array list will be loan object, date object, string, and circle object. And using a loop, we will display all these elements. Fine. As the objects are different, we need to use toString method to display all the elements. So look at here. As I said, array list and date are there in Java API. That's why we need to write the import for both of them. Now you see what I'm doing over here. Array list and Java util.date, we have practical 14, and it is having the main method. What does it mean? It means this is the driver class, right? Because the class containing main method is known as driver class. Okay. Now, what next we are doing is we have a main method. Inside that, we are creating an array list. Now, a list can be created by this. You can do less than and greater than sign, and in between you have to write the object. Fine. So what we are saying is array list less than object greater than sign, and then we are giving name. We are saying it is named as list. Okay. And then we say new array list, and we have done a triangular bracket, and then we did parenthesis. Now, if you are going with the array list which is holding all the integer types, so over here instead of object you would have written integer. But as I said, we are going to use the loan object, we are going to use the date object, we are going to use the string object. We know that, right? String is an object. String is a mutator class, and we are using the string object when we declared the string in Java. And we are creating a circle object. So this array list will hold all the object. That's why in a triangular bracket we are writing object. Fine. So this array list, which is listing all the object, is named as list, right? And as I said, array list is having the facility to add the elements. So what we are doing is, we are creating loan object. So for that we should have loan class. So see here, this is our loan class. In the same program, when your driver class ends, this is your driver class, right? So this is the driver class ends over here, and after that we are going to write the loan class. So we said class loan having account number, account holder name, we have integer tenure and interest rate, right? So this is principal amount usually, fine. So this is a constructor, parameterized constructor, which is assigning the value, fine. And these are the mutator and accessor method. Public integer get account, return account number. Public dot set account number. So what we say is integer account number. These dot account number is equal to account number. Get account holder name. So return, because we need to read it. Set account number, account holder name. So we are passing a string, and we say this dot account holder name is equal to account holder name. And similar way for tenure, we have getter method and setter method. Remember that getter method and setter method will be used like this. We will have get, then the property name in a camel case. So get all in lowercase, tenure is the tenor is the property. So tenor we have given here, right? So that property we will use with a get tenor, right? And when you want to get something, a method is giving you something, it will have return statement. So that that property, that data field we are going to return. And suppose you want to set something. Set means giving the value. So if you want to set something, we'll write public void set tenor, and we are giving an argument tenor value, and we say this argument is being set for these objects. So these are tenor. It means this variable will hold those values, fine. And now we are converting into toString. What we are doing is we are just simply displaying everything. So we said public string toString, right? And we have said this string is a return type, right? So what we said is string str, a local variable, is equal to, we are just displaying account number details, loan account details. We said account number plus get account number. So this is method call. Again, you are just applying the comma, so you break it, and this is the static text. We said account holder name, comma, account holder name, and we said get account number, get account holder name, right? This is method. Again, we break it because this is method call. Again, we are starting the string. So we said tenor, and we said get tenor. And finally, we said comma, interest rate, and we are displaying the interest rate. And finally, we are just returning the string. Now, this is circle class, double radius, my circle. This is argumented or parameterized constructor. We have public double get radius, right? So return radius. We have void set radius, so double radius. This dot radius is equal to radius. We said double area, and we say return math.py. Over here, pi is the property of the math class, and we have java.util.math, java.util.math. So there are two ways. Either you include or import like this, the way you have done here for date, java.util.date, right? Similar way we can write import java.util.math. But if I don't want that import and I want to use something from math, I can directly use the class name math.py. Right? In that case, no need to write the import statement. Fine? Is it clear? In that case, no need to write the import statement. Now, next again, we are using the toString method and we'll display everything. So how we will display? We'll say toString, string str, which is return after this setting. So we say circle details radius plus get radius, I'll say plus area is equal to area. So whatever is the value of radius, based on that the area will be calculated. Fine. Now back to the driver class. What we have over here, what we have over here? Usually driver class is used to give the input. It is used to give the input, right? So we can give the input either using scanner class or passing the direct value to the constructor. Passing the direct value to the constructor. For example, here I don't want to pass the radius as a 4. I want r, and I want to go like integer r is equal to, let's say, sc dot next int. Fine. This is scanner class object, right? So what I'll do is I'll create a scanner class object, scanner sc is equal to new scanner. I'll say system dot in, will say system dot out dot println, and we'll say enter radius, right? And whatever is there we are taking in r. Now when you are creating my circle, circle is equal to new circle, what will be the situation? Whatever user has entered in keyboard, it will be pass. When it is going to pass, down, what it will do is it will set the radius, right? Because r is now given in a comment, so it will set for this. And then whenever you use the area calculation, that r which is set here, it will calculate based on that. Fine. And that's why this string which is being returned will have radius whatever user has entered plus area calculated based on that value. Okay. So there are two ways, as I said. Either you take a scanner class object and enter it from the user, or directly you give the value. For example, before a few minutes we had something like this. We just wrote here 4 directly, right? So this is static value being given. So anything is fine. You can either go with this, or you can go with the direct value, or you can go with the scanner class. Similar way, now think about the loan. Account number and holder name and tenor and the interest rate. Fine. So instead of writing these 4 values directly, you can take a scanner class and you can use all the inputs from the user. You can take all the inputs from the user. Now, what we did over here, array list, array object list, new list, and now we say loan, and we created a loan object. And for this list, we say this dot loan and add the object, right? Because we have made array list for the object. Again, we taken a date directly, right? Because date is there in java.util. So this is API class. So we say the date, current date. So system's date and time. My laptop's date will give me. It will give me. So I'm saying list.add date. Fine. Then I am writing a string str. We know that string is a mutator class and it is a wrapper class already given in Java API. So directly we are writing string str equal to, this is just a description, and this string object again we are adding to this list. So we are writing list.add. Fine. And then what we did? We taken a scanner class. We ask user to enter the radius. Whatever radius has been entered, that we are going to give as an argument of circles object, creating the object of my circle class named as circle. Fine. And we are adding it to the list. And finally, we said for integer I is equal to I less than size I plus plus I less than list dot size. So right now our list size is 4. Fine. So starting from the index 0, which is for loan, index 1 for date, index 2 for string, and index 4 for circle, right? For all these objects, until there is element in the list, it will iterate the loop. And what it is doing is list dot get, we are getting the element, dot to string. So it will just convert all the object into the string and it will display it. Is it clear? Is it clear what this for loop is doing? It is reading all the elements of the list. What is list? List is an object of array list. What are the elements in it? We can get those elements with the help of get and index specification. So this getter method is accessing all the objects given in the list object. Fine. First object is loan account, second object is current date, third object is str, and fourth object is circle. Fine. So index of these list element is 0 to 3, 0, 1, 2 and 3, total 4. And we are using toString method to convert the values into the string. Is it clear? Anyone having any doubt, any questions up till now?
Can you explain this method? This dot,
Sorry?
this dot you wrote in many steps.
You want to understand that? What is it? Is it
Yeah.
like that? Okay, fine. So let us see here. I'll give you the circle example. Now see what we did. This is object class, fine. And as it is the object class, we don't have main method over here. What does it mean? For my circle class, the property radius will have value from somewhere else, and usually it will be from the driver class. So driver class is the class which is having the main method. So over here, driver class is practical 14. What we are doing is, when we are creating an object, my circle is equal to new my circle, we are giving the value of r. We are giving the value of r. Fine. Now what is happening? What is happening? This r is the local variable, integer r is equal to next int. Local variable of main method of your driver class, right? So what will happen when you are passing the r? As you see in the my circle class, we have the data property, or we have a constructor. What this constructor does? My circle, right? Constructor is the method having same name as your class name. What it does? It is setting up the values. Now, when I say circle class, think about the class student. In your class, there are more than 60 students. So when I'm talking about you are the one instance of that class, one object, right? So when I'm setting up the value, I'm saying from all those objects, right now I'm talking about this object, current object. So this is a special operator which is going to tell you right now we are talking about the current instance, the object which is being used right now, right? So what we did in the main class, when we created the circle object, at that time we gave us some value, either 4 directly, or using the scanner class you have taken a local variable. Now we are saying this local variable value we want to set inside the data property of circle radius, right? So what we did, this I'm talking about, that this is the argument coming from somewhere. So r will be copied into the radius, right? We are saying that r is now radius value copy into this radius. What is this radius? This is the data member. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this, if I want to, now once it is set, if I want to read the value, I need to go with the get radius. So it will give me the value of radius which is entered in the driver class inside main method. Is it clear? Right?
Yes.
So this is used to talk about current instance of your object class. Because when I say object class, there is possibility that we may have so many instances. From those so many instances, we are talking about current instance being used in your program. Should I move forward?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So this is your practical number 14. Now let us run it and see how it goes. So this is my practical 14. As I made changes, let me recompile it. How to compile? I guess this is now easy question, right? How to compile? Nobody is going to ask such question in your final examination. So it is compiling and it is compiled now. I am saying so it is asking me enter radius. Let us say I am entering 2. So when I say 2, pi r square, 3.14 into 2 into 2. So it will be 12.54 or something. Right? Oh, sorry, 12.56 something. Fine. And you see, this is account holder details. They give the name path, tenor 48, interest rate 8.6, account number 1. And this is second object, Monday, March 22nd, 2021. And the time is 10 a.m. 57 seconds, 00 minute 57 seconds. And this is our string object, third one. This is just a description. And the fourth one is the circle object. So this is, you see, this is abstraction. Now when I run it second time, right? Now you see this 3 is being used for the current object, right? So the previous value of the this 2 will be removed because it will be overwritten because we are talking about current object. And you see now date time has been changed. It is 10:1:49 second. Here it was 10:10:57 second. So what your date object does, it gives you current date and time. Fine. Is it clear? So the way we have changed here, we ask user to enter the radius and then we are getting the area. Similar way for the account also. Here we have given the static value. If you want to give the So if you want to take it from the user, you need to take four different variables in your main method.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Hemang. No, I was
Screen
not
is not
speaking.
visible.
I was just disconnected. So now I'm speaking. Am I audible? My screen is not
Yes, ma'am.
visible. I'm aware. I'm just discussing because we already done the discussion. We ran the program also. We already run the program. So I was telling that when we want to go for the dynamic value taking from the user, you can take a scanner object and the account class or 4 data properties. You can give it by scanning it with the help of scanner sc dot next int for account number, scanner sc dot next line for string account name, and for the interest rate you can go with the next double. Fine. This way you can just make it Is it fine, everybody? Any question, any doubt? My screen is not shared. I am aware. I'm asking about the discussion doubt which we had. Are you getting the entire problem and how we solved it? Major focus was to learn about mutator method, accessor method, that is getter and setter method. To learn about the Java API classes and object classes, right? We said string and data are the API classes and object classes are the one which user can declare. Along with that, we learned that driver class is the class which is having the main method. And we learned about one more built-in class which is array list. There are 2 built-in class for the arrays, that is array and array list. So array is like not allowing you to add and remove once it is declared the way your string does. But we know that we have string builder, right? Which is allowing us the addition and removal of the array string elements. Similar way, your array list allows you to add and remove. And we use add method to add 4 different objects in the array list. Up till this, everything is clear? Yes or no? Please acknowledge in chat or unmute and tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, so I'll go inside. Like I lose the connection there, and that's why I came out because I have certain problem in my mobile network also. I'm going to share my screen. Have a patience, and meanwhile, you can start coding. If you are remembering the code lines, start coding practical number 14. I'm going to share the screen soon. Is my screen visible, guys? Somebody unmute and tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start coding, everyone. Kanan, we'll do one thing. We'll give the 5-10 minutes for implementing this practical, and then I'll take your screen share. Everybody, those who are remaining, right? So right now, we focus on completing this program. First, complete this one, practical 14. Okay. Okay, fine. One more thing, unmute yourself if you want to say something because I'm using the only single screen. So if you want to say scroll down or something, don't drop the message in chat. Instead, just unmute yourself and tell me. Okay. So here is the reference code. You can just do the coding of practical 14.